Here's how to de-weaponize your phone in 5 steps. The global average screen time per day is nearly 7 hours. That is insane. That equates to over 100 days per year spent looking at your phone. Imagine how much more present people were before smartphones came along. Imagine the conversations that people had, the memories they shared, the improved social confidence they had. I don't know about you, but I want some of that time back, and if you feel the same way, stick around to find out the 5 ways that I am de-weaponizing my phone. 1. Screen time widget. First of all, why would this have an impact on reducing your screen time? Well, it's because of the increased awareness. Are you familiar with the saying, out of sight, out of mind? It's hard to track something when you aren't monitoring it regularly. Add this widget to your home screen and you will see just how much time you are spending per day on your phone, and not just that, you'll be able to see exactly what apps you're spending your time on. If you want to know how to add the widget to your home screen, leave a comment below and I'll send you the instructions. 2. Add friction. Imagine every time you wanted to check the fridge for a snack, you had to open a padlock. You would probably check it less, right? The same applies for your phone. By reducing the access you have to the apps on your phone, you are going to be less likely to constantly check them. So, here's a few things you can do to add more friction. You can bury apps in folders, making them harder to find and access. You can use an app like 1sec, which will delay access to certain apps and websites instead of blocking them completely, helping you become more mindful of why you are trying to access them in the first place. You can also set screen time limits, so you can only use your phone or certain apps at designated times of day. 3. Put your phone in grayscale. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, states in his book that in order to break bad habits, you must make it invisible, unsatisfying, difficult, and unattractive. Grayscale will literally make your phone repulsive. Taking away the vibrancy of color will make it boring and uninteresting to scroll through social media or procrastinate on apps that are competing for your attention. If you want to know how to turn on this setting, leave a comment below and I'll send you the instructions. 4. Gamify it. Breaking a bad habit isn't exactly the most pleasant process. If you can add some fun to it, then you definitely should. That's why you should give the Forest app a try. Basically, you set a timer. A tree is then planted in the app, and it will grow as long as you don't check your phone. If you switch to another app, the tree dies. As simple as this app is, it does actually work. We are all exposed to something called sunken cost, which is the cost you have when you have put time, effort, or money into something. You have sunk one or all of them into a particular thing, therefore you don't want it to become a waste. The sunken cost of switching apps means the effort gone into keeping your tree alive will be wasted. Therefore, you will have to start again from scratch. 5. Create identity folders. For me, this just makes it clear in my mind when I am not being my optimal self. Just seeing the label is often enough to deter me from the wasting time folder. It is something so simple to do, yet can be highly effective in preventing distraction and procrastination. Drop a 100 if you read this far. This shows you are part of the 0.01% who actually finish what they start. If you are serious about changing your life, then make sure to join our movement by leaving us a follow.